So what do you guys remember from the last session?
We were all going to die.
I mean, that's an option.
Yeah.
I
You say
don't
that
subscribe
every
to that particular line of dialogue. I think we're going to kill a significant amount of people and then maybe be grievously wounded in the process.
Probably.
I think we're running.
Well, we gotta keep them busy while they get the boat ready.
Yeah.
Because we have to hold these people off for, what, 10 minutes while they're getting the boat ready to go?
Yeah, that's what the captain said. Give her at least 10 minutes. So they can
No fucking way.
get the boat ready. Who knows? They're going kind of wild with their antics, so shot a couple of random people. Some of them could have been workers.
Failed to properly throw a grenade.
Oh.
Hey Larry, can we get a wider angle on the map just for reference? This is a great.
Oh,
I'll bet.
yeah.
Yeah, I love the docs. Oh shit! Wait, can you zoom in?
It's like, it's not that bad. There's only 2 guys.
Only
Yeah.
11. Only
Don't
11.
zoom out. Don't zoom out.
Two gangplanks going to the. So it's not like we're holding the only entrance.
That's right. I know what my first action is going to be.
I also know what my first action is going to be.
Well,
I don't even know where my character's at.
Yeah.
We're all
Make it to
right
the
there
docks
in the
in
cluster.
what?
All right. Soulstar, we got Braun because he tried to go up, then he got knocked down by people running by. We got Lila and Fimble. And we've
Look
got
at me standing there with the bird in my hand. I don't think I've interacted with any birds this entire campaign.
Not yet, no. See, we've got
Okay, so what is
Romwell Stockrise, and then we've got what's his name? Gonley.
what's your
Blinto.
first action, Fimble? Because I think you are after me in this initiative, if I remember correctly.
So I was going to Misty Step over to the other gangplank.
Okay.
Fimble got a low roll, so he's at the bottom of the initiative.
I believe it's Soulstar, me, Braun, and Fimble.
I was really hoping that we'd, just roll again since it's a new session.
Sorry. I did at the end, that way I could get
Dang.
all my rolls in.
Dang. No, that makes sense.
More.
When it comes to... So what's the other access point to the ship is there?
It's like
The back end of the ship.
that way.
Okay. So you're going to
Right
miss
there.
the step over there? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's one of the entrance that you saw, the person with the cloak of leaves type of thing
Yeah.
hurrying into the ship.
Oh. I was thinking of them as Twiggy or some shit. Yeah, we got a stowaway.
I'm going to call them
Gotta get-
Slamson.
Got to get rid of those gangplanks.
Okay.
Fend them off as best you can, but yeah.
Yeah.
Just a little bit more so you can see there more.
Great map.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Horrifying.
Horrifying. A great map.
Horrifying
Fun
scenario.
spraying it with blood.
Well, that'd be fun to do. Rig each of the
Yeah, get
minis
some
with like a
splatter.
little blood splatters. It's got little packs. Just push a button. Is
Okay. I think... Oh, that's right. I made myself a note card
30.
to remember my resistances.
nice.
'Cause I
All
get
right,
so
so
wrapped up in looking at my spells that I forget.
it happens. So the group managed to find the boat they were looking for to find the Corvus Queen, but apparently things didn't turn out quite as well. They had the Reginald Greppo and some Syndicate members trailing behind them. And once they seized upon the ship, they started letting arrows fly. Civilians took some hits, and Reginald Greppo's goons, Susan Sawtooth, Romwell Stockwise, and Gonley Blunto dashed to the group. We ended right about 10 feet in front of the group. And we're starting at the top of initiative with Soulstar.
Oh,
You're right here. You got a guy
perfect.
there, another one here. And then Susan's
Yeah.
coming up.
2 and 10.
She did take a hit, so that's why she fell behind.
Should take more.
She
She Alright. So who's the? Trying to think my directions here. Who's the guy to my left? My most immediate left.
Most immediate left, that is Romwell Stackrise.
Yeah. I'm gonna take a few steps forward and I'm gonna swing at him with my sword.
What? Alrighty.
It's really effective against undead. I doubt he's undead though.
No, he's a hobgobby.
Swing and a miss. So 9.
Yeah.
Does a 9 hit?
9, unfortunately, no.
9.
9 for 9.
Clever joke right there. Language.
That's right, Thimble can understand languages now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I speak German. Sprechen Sie Deutsch?
I can't attack twice, so I guess I will leave it at that.
You have,
So he doesn't get an opportunity to attack.
you don't have disengage?
I do, actually, as a bonus action, as a rogue. That is really smart. Because I'm like, I can't hide anywhere. There's no use in dashing. Oh, yeah, I'll disengage with this person that I just tried to attack.
It's like, time out, shoes unlaced.
Yeah. Just trying to give you a haircut here.
Move you back 5.
Yeah. If that didn't work out, then I'm going to turn to whoever's next and be like, well, you got a better idea?
So he's 5.
Yeah, that would be me.
We'll
We'll see if I
Donnelly's
Hope you got a
gonna
better
rush
plan.
up at Thimble and
Oh, man.
swing his scimitar at thee.
Oh no.
Is Fimble within 5 feet of me?
Lila's about 5 feet on by the side, so he's got disadvantage. He's about 10 feet away.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah, you're behind Lila and Thimble. You're right here, and this dude's right here. So, move a little closer. Right. All right, let's throw that d20. See if it hits. That is a 9 plus 2, so that's 11. I'm pretty sure that misses.
That does miss.
All right. Lila, now you're up.
Yay. Roughly, how wide is not the gangplank leading up to the ship, but the area like right in front of me that leads to the main dock? Like roughly, how wide is that? Is that like 15 feet?
Which area?
Like directly in
about?
front of me, that space that's like where it kind of
This
Y's
here?
off. Like no, like what we're standing on, how like that Y's off, like where it connects. Is that roughly like 10 feet wide?
The line between the goodies and the baddies,
Yeah.
where it plays out.
Oh, this here?
Yeah. So like 15,
Right.
20?
20 feet where it wise out. Yeah.
Okay.
And that puts you right at the edge.
Yeah, so
If-
basically from those little posts that are on either side of the dock, it's about 15 feet wide.
Yeah, the little light post here, that's 15 feet. This is 20.
No, in front of me, like where
Oh.
where my character is facing, like those little tiny dock posts.
Oh, yeah, 15. So it's 15. Sorry, I thought you meant behind.
No,
but
just
here-
like standing in front of me from side to side. Then
In front or side to side?
Like-
I don't.
like right in front of me, going from my right to my left, those little like nubbin posts.
How wide is the space between Soulstar and Thimble?
E.
Yeah.
I guess that's a better way to
15.
describe it. Thank you.
15.
15.
Perfect. That is perfect. Then
So
I
you each have 5 feet.
yeah.
Okay.
I will cast Guardian of Faith in front
Okay.
of me. A large spectral guardian appears and hovers for the duration of unoccupied space of your choice that you can see within your range. The guardian occupies that space and is indistinct except for a gleaming sword and shield embezzled with the symbol of your deity. He sits there for 8 hours, or until he loses 60 hit points. And then any creature hostile to you that moves to a space within 10 feet of the guardian for the first time on a turn must succeed on a dexterity saving throw. The creature takes 20 radiant damage on a failed, or half as much on a success. The guardian vanishes when it is dealt a total of 60 damage. And it's a dex save of 13, which I will write that down.
Well, I don't have much, but I'm going to use this Galandriel mini as
That
your
works. Either that
symbol.
or like any of the elementals. I know you.
Giant,
Yeah.
swole bird,
I also got a harpy.
Ooh, that'd be good.
the swollest of birds.
Dex.
Or I can just take a top one of these and it's got like a crow on a skull.
Ooh, that's kind of cool. I'm not picky. You do whatever looks cool.
I'm going to put the Galandriel there just
There
because
you
it's...
Cause he's big.
Yep.
Okay.
It's fan service.
So that's my action.
I got a Gandalf for Samwise too, so you know.
As my wait, hold on, let me that's my one and only 4th level spell.
And
And
that's when they go to take damage, you said?
Duh.
It's just like a
Any-
giant
It
shield
says any creature that moves
within 20.
within 10 feet of the guardian when they
For
move
the
into
10
the
feet.
space for the first time.
Okay.
Has to make a dex saving throw, and then
Right.
that will
So-
determine the damage they take.
All right.
So it would be taking damage on the NPC's turn, not that's when the
Okay.
guardian
Gotcha.
does its thing. It doesn't have its own
Automatic.
yeah.
Cool.
Good
Good to know.
I will, for my bonus action. So everybody beside me and behind me is friendly. So as a bonus action, I will cast Spiritual Weapon behind the dude to Lilam's. Not Lilam. Lila's. I'm forgetting my characters. Lila's right. Lilam's a
Okay.
completely different character. And summon it behind him.
Okay.
And then that will take a whack, and I guess I'll just stand and be a meat shield. So just roll for that one, I guess.
Alrighty.
And that is I'm pretty sure that hits, because that is a 17 plus 5, so 22.
Oh, that hits.
And that is a 1d8 plus 2. That is 8, so 8 plus 2 is 10, so 10 points of
Nice.
damage.
10 points. All right. And then a slew of people go next.
You gonna move or anything?
Wait, well, it is, you know what, I will, because then Brown, I'll give you a chance to get in there. I will back up to the post, behind me, the light post. Yeah,
Alrighty.
perfect. And I'll just let my guardian do its thing.
Cool.
See if it's any helpful,
Alright.
if it's better or worse than my spiritual guardians, my swallows.
This archer here is going to fire off an arrow towards the group, specifically aiming for. The site would be Lila. $17.
That is my AC.
All right.
Oh, it did. Cast. There we
That
go.
is 6 points of damage to you.
Okie dokie.
Pearson
6.
damage.
Oh, piercing. Damn it. Never mind.
Yeah.
Negate. There we go.
The guy beside Reginald is going to move his speed 40 there. 10.
Now, Reginald, is that your foster dad?
Yeah. The guy with the big silver crossbow for Soulstar. Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, man. I'm not pulling punches.
No, go for it.
If he comes at me, I'm dropping that motherfucker.
Maybe he'll run.
Just try to save some for me.
Maybe we'll be lucky and he'll run.
At least let me get one punch in.
Oh, 2.
I should have killed him back in that other town when we had a chance.
Before you had a gang.
Yeah, this is my bad, guys.
That's 9.
I feel like we all have things that are going to be chasing us through this game.
It's entirely possible. We should avoid the woods.
Yeah, we should try and avoid these family reunions when we can.
Mm-hmm.
Easy for you to.
True. Probably would be easy for you to say too right now. All these arrows pointing at us.
So Romwell, he's standing right next to your guardian. What was the save on that again?
It is a dex save of 13.
It's 18.
So he
Naturally.
still takes half damage,
All right.
which is 10 radiant damage. Because it says the creature takes 20 radiant on a failed or half on a success.
Okay. Romwell takes 10 more points of damage.
Woohoo, 20 points in one go.
And then that's just the start of his thing. It doesn't prevent them from doing anything.
Nope, he doesn't impede them
Cool.
in any form.
Cool,
It's
cool.
just the first time they get into his range, or every time they get
Gotcha.
into his range, they trigger
And
him.
you can see him sort of push himself through the forest and just like feeling every inch of movement as he moves forward towards Soulstar.
That's me.
Yeah. And he's gonna take his sword and slash at thee. $14.
No, sir.
All right, so he swings, misses. Can you use an action surge and slash again?
Oh,
That's only a 12, so that misses yet again. very nimble, this Soul Star. And that force is really slowing his movement. Get that. 8. This is it. Yep. This guy on top of the gazebo is going to fire his bow. Well, fire an arrow towards Fimble. Edge of his range. That's 17 plus 2. That's a 19.
Yeah, that's a hit. That is a hit.
Oh, whatever. Cool.
1. That's 5 points of damage to you.
Oh.
Gonna have to do better than that if you want me, Dad.
Oh, Mr. Puggers. All right. Reginald's going to look to the rest of the group and sort of signal his hands to get the others to bombard you. Now, Braun, it's your turn.
All right. I'm going to step forward into that gap between Fimble and Soulstar.
Gotcha.
Is that also adjacent to the guy who was just attacking Soulstar, the Hobgoblin?
Yep. You're right
Okay.
there. So if you go to attack him, you've got advantage because you're flanking him right now.
Okay. To start things off, predictably, I am also going to apparate my Echo 15 feet away by the second person that it's up there. What is that, a Goliath?
This one here?
Yeah, that big fucker.
No. He's just a big, tall human
Yeah. Okay.
barbarian.
I bet he doesn't see that dwarf behind him.
No, he does not.
All right. So I am going to take a swipe at each of them.
Gotcha.
First one, the guy who was attacking Soulstar, and I might take a
Alright.
second dude, but we'll
Alright.
see.
Well, stock wise, it's already got 20.
13 plus 7.
That does hit. That's a dirty 20.
Alrighty. Dirty indeed. Let's see. It's been a second. Hold on. D6.
On the off chance that
Six and
they don't
eight.
kill this thing before we leave, I literally have no way of dismissing it. It will literally stand there for 8 hours and
Nice.
attack anything that I deem hostile.
Ooh, sweet.
Wonderful.
11 plus
Creepy.
4, so 15
Cool.
points of damage on that hit.
Damn.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Almost
Yeah.
taking some damage. That's
35
35 altogether.
Yeah. That would have
It's
almost
actually-
wiped me out.
I'm going to go ahead and take another swipe at that guy, and then I'm going to use my Echo to do its special little third strike thing on the other guy.
All right, so yeah, finish your second attack on Romwell.
That's a 2 plus 7. I do not connect with the
That
backswing.
swings, but no, you get him pretty good, and you see a nice bloody blood just pouring out of his thigh. Just, yeah, he's got to favor his left leg a bit.
Okay. Third attack coming from the Echo going towards the big guy.
Gonly Blinto. He is a male barbarian. Nothing too special.
Oh, you did see Barbarian. Not Goliath. Never mind. Confused. 19
alright.
plus
Most
7.
Goliaths happen to be barbarians.
Yeah. 26 to hit.
That does hit.
5 and 1. 6 plus 4. 10 points of damage to that guy.
All right. So it gets a slashing at its back and turns around to notice your vapor brother.
Vapor brother. Vape bros. It's like Dutch bros, but
God, no.
Oh no.
Jesus Christ.
Trademark.
The worst collection of people.
No, you live in Portland. I'm patenting immediately.
Lord.
Intellectual property.
It's because
Mine.
there actually are vape bros out there. That's
Oh, yeah.
terrible.
Because there's a spot in town that I used to call like the guys' corner because it had 5 guys on one side and growler guys on the other side, and I'm just
I know
like,
exactly what corner you're talking about.
Yeah,
yep,
that was a beautiful joint.
it is. But sadly, growler guys no more.
And I believe
Sharks
that's
in the
it.
Jets, baby. Sharks in the Jets.
I'm gonna hold my action search for later.
What? You don't want to just kill him right here and now?
I mean, one
I have
out of
plans for him.
like a dozen. Plus, I told Soulstar I'd just fuck him up. Oh wait, no, that's a different guy. Well,
No, this
whatever.
is this is like yeah.
Just
My
radio.
dad's farther back, giving commands. But I do have plans for this guy in front of us. I'm just gonna throw him in the salt water. Just let the salt bite at his wounds. Maybe rough up the rest. I'm in a dark mood. Soul starts in a very dark mood right now.
Going against your foster dad.
Exactly. No,
It was,
this brings me back to the time when I was fighting that wolf. You had me fight that
Oh
wolf.
yeah.
Questions back. This is bringing it back because I don't want to be a fighter. I don't want to be a killer. It's my father who made me this way. That's getting
Very
me,
much so.
guys.
He's like evil. He's evil Yondu.
Yeah. Except I can't whistle for shit.
He's gonna run through. Use his dash to get here. That guy runs up. And Thimble, it's your turn.
All right. Can you move the camera slightly to the right? Perfect. That tower with fire at the top, is that like
Oh, it's a lamppost.
is a
Like a street
lamppost?
lamppost, yeah.
But there's like a decent fire at the top.
Yeah. Well, it's still daytime, so it's not really on, but it's there. I just put it there for flavor.
Really hoping there'd be fire there.
No. There are barrels around off at a distance, but not there.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Usually good things happen for us when we break candles.
Yeah. My plan was to Misty Step over to that, push it down so that it like lit the
Oh.
dock on fire so they couldn't take that middle path.
That might be dangerous for a boat as well.
Yeah. I wasn't thinking about the long term. I was just thinking about like what would be cool in the moment.
I
Um,
know.
Well, still keeping
I
with
cannot stop
the
you.
cool in the moment, can I Misty Step onto somebody's shoulders?
Which one do you want to go with?
The one to the right of the Echo,
This one here, or this one here?
of Bronze Echo, on the right.
Oh, Susan
Yep.
Sawtooth.
Yeah,
Okay.
and
I'll
I
allow
want
that.
to. Okay, so I want to Misty Step so that I'm just standing on top of her shoulders and then swing down with Phantom.
All right. Go ahead and make that attack with advantage.
Okay. I'm so glad you gave me advantage on that one. The first roll was a 2.
Oof.
All right, and that's plus 4, so 21. And
Yeah, 21 hits for sure.
be this guy. No, wait. Sorry. I always have to double check the damage on Phantom. Okay. And one more thing. Okay, so that's going to be 16 points of damage on my first attack, and then for my second attack, I'm just going to kick off.
Gotcha. So, second attack? Oh, you mean for your second action? Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
And trying to figure out, this would be an unarmed strike, right?
Yeah. Basically like
Okay.
a kick.
Yeah. Okay, so 16.
16 just hits.
Perfect. And so let's put my strength modifier. So that's just 2 points of damage.
Oh, and what's the damage altogether? She hit
18 points of damage.
18 points of damage. Okay.
Yep. I think
Yeah.
most of that was psychic damage.
Yeah. So yeah, when you hit her in the face, she sways back. Then you kick her in the back of the head and send her toppling down. She is prone right now.
Cool.
Prone.
Wow. Wow.
Susan Sawtooth down on the ground.
All right, and I'm going to use my remaining movement to run away over to the game plank.
Gotcha. You want to be on it or right near it?
Just right near it.
All right, cool. NPC 3, NPC 4, NPC. Oh, dumb. I specifically made them this way. Larry, dummy. Archer.
I need to mark that off.
Archer on the barrels. Over here, he's going to take a shot towards the boat. It sees the captain at the wheel, and they think they got a beat on her. I'm going to fire one off.
Oh no.
18 plus 2, so that's a dirty 20 that hits.
Oh,
He did have a bead on her.
Oof. That's 9 points of damage to Asha Vass.
She can take it.
It's the one who's trying to get us out of here.
Yeah. I'm just saying she's tougher than she looks.
Sure.
She's got an arrow pierces right between her plating, and an arm goes numb, and she signals some people up to help her out, and she moves. Well, that's not what I wanted.
Okay, it is.
Bad. There. And she moves back and ducks behind the staircase. I gotta fix this guy because he just fell on his ass.
Okay.
And we're top of the round, back to Soulstar.
So I just tried to do a bit of math, guys. So help me out here. 10 minutes. That's 100 rounds.
Yeah. And then we're only at around.
Yeah.
Maybe
So in the next 4 weeks, you're going to be on this now. 4
so
sessions.
depending-
That's what I'm thinking, I'm
depending how
like-
things go, you know. Which reminds
Thinking
me,
of a
I'm
plan
glad
B here.
I'm glad you said something because I need to keep track of how many rounds for my spiritual weapon.
Yeah. So far, it's been round 1. but you casted it on that first
Track
round. I don't know if
rounds for
that
your
counts.
8 hours of
Yeah.
Guardian.
So this is the start of round 1 for your spiritual weapon.
Yeah, it only lasts for a minute, so it's still 10 rounds. So this would be
Yeah.
on this next round will be round 2 for it anyway. So
Cool.
I will
Yeah.
keep track of those at least for now.
Regardless, I'm going to try and toss that guy in front of me who's been heavily damaged. Just like push him into the sea, right beside me, just off the docks. But,
Go ahead and do a strength contest. Use your strength
that's what I was
bonus.
afraid of. I'm going to use a point of my luck.
6 plus 3, that's 9.
What's that? Then I'm not going to. No, I shouldn't have done that. I already used a point of luck. I'll do it again. Oh, that's so much better. That's going to be a 21.
All right, you just sweep up right beside him after Braun hits him, and you notice his limping, and you take advantage of his unbalanced and just grab him and throw him into the water.
Splash.
Splashy splash. And you still have some movement if you want to move about.
Can you get me up on top of the boat? I want to have a word with this captain. Maybe speed things along here.
You have a bow you can shoot things with?
I do, yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah, he's got a crossbow too.
Nice.
But,
Much
you're-
better with that than my fucking sword.
I have a
Yeah,
crossbow
you're-
as well, but I don't have the proficiency to reload it on the same turn, so I just never use
Yeah.
it.
So yeah, you're on the dock and you see dock hands like just quickly everything that's on like the shipboard just covered in nets, and they're tying down ropes. Other people are getting the sails hoisted and ready. And you see off in the distance the captain. She's hunkered with a couple of her shipmates, and they're tending to her wound on her arm.
Might I use my entire like dash bonus action to get up next
Well,
to her?
you already did your action though.
It's a bonus
He's a rogue.
dash.
Oh, yeah, I forget.
I'm a
Sorry.
speedy guy.
That's all good.
No, you're good.
And your speed's what, 30 or 40?
Just 30. Yeah, my boots only give me a good sneak.
Yeah, so you're about like 10 feet away from her.
Okay.
You're pretty much right next to the steering wheel where you see her first mates sort of at the wheel and pointing and yelling at the other ship workers to get things ready.
Okay. Would you let me ask her if there's anything I could do to help speed things along?
Yeah, it's just get everything tied down. That's the main thing. Got to stow all of our gear so we can get out of here and keep the most of what we have intact.
Bullshit about the gear. I want to get out with our lives. Let's tie that shit down when we're
A lot of this
out.
gear is a lot more important than your lives. You don't even know what you stepped into. Just do as I ask, and everything will be fine.
Well, we're gonna be the ones who get us out of this, so we'll talk when this is over.
Whatever. Just do what you got to do.
So yeah, that'll be my turn.
Yeah, same here. Right there. With her.
I fumble too.
NPC4. That's Mr. Barbarian. He's right next to the statue. So he's got to take, was it a dexterity saving throw?
You have 13.
Mhm. Yeah, dexterity 13.
Ooh, that's a 5 plus 1, so that's only a 6.
So he
Full
takes
damage.
20 radiant damage.
You're on mute. You're on mute. I can hear you, Lila. Sorry.
What? I shouldn't be muted.
No, I couldn't hear you.
I can hear you
Sorry.
now.
Okay, maybe I just had the mic too far from my face. He takes the full 20 radiant damage.
20 radiant damage. All right.
E.
So that's 38 HP. Well, 38 damage altogether from that and before. Cool. So yeah, he gets knocked into that forest and it just devastates his body, and you can see like old scars start re-bleeding up, and he just sort of shrugs it off and goes into a rage, and he swings recklessly at the shadow in front of him.
Oh, at Bronze Shadow?
Yeah. That's a 19, so I'm pretty sure it hits the Vaporwave bro.
I believe yes.
Okay.
Bron, does 19 hit your shadow, brother?
Oh, yeah, it would. He has a AC of 17.
Okay.
It's an area effect?
No, the barbarian swung at.
Oh, yeah, gotcha.
So
Yeah, AC is 7
Vaporwave. Yeah.
point, so it's gone.
Vaporwave brother disappears.
It's all good.
Gonley's gonna move over and reach out his hand to help pull up Susan. And that's where he's gonna end his turn. Lila, it's back to you.
Okay. So the archer that shot at or one of the archers that shot at us, roughly how far away are they?
Oh, I just noticed a detail.
How does he keep track of all those initiatives?
No, just noticed something in the map.
Oh, okay. Yeah, this one here. He was the one that fired at the ship captain. And then you've got two further behind there at about, where are you now? About 70 feet away. The one on the barrels here is about 50.
50? Ooh, perfect. So let me double check. Yeah, okay. I will move.
60, sorry.
That's fine, because I
Is
was
that-
gonna move
alright,
up next
cool.
to my guardian, which would put me closer.
Yep.
I will have the spiritual weapon.
Right next to your spiritual weapon.
Yeah, that side is totally fine. The spiritual weapon moves 20 feet, so it can move after the barbarian to chase him
Okay.
and swing at him. So
15,
that is my
20.
bonus action.
Okay.
So that is 10 plus 5. Does a 15 hit?
Unfortunately, it does not.
Okay, that is fine. And then as my action, I would like to use Toll the Dead on the archer. So if he can make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Alright, this one here.
The one
On
that
the
I
barrels?
can reach. Yeah, because that's the only
Gotcha.
one I think I can reach from where I'm
Okay.
at.
Cool. 18.
So he saves, so nothing happens.
Okay.
Oh wait. The target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or take. If the target is missing. Oh, it's missing any of its hit point. Never mind.
Yeah, no one's hit it yet.
That's fine. So that is there. And then how far did I move to be next to the guardian on that side, roughly?
15 feet.
Okay. Can I just swivel behind him and be on the side of the same side as the Goliath of the guardian? Just so that way I'm closer to the fight. Yeah. And I'll just stand there and
Okay.
be ready
Cool,
to
cool.
kind of help where I can. So yeah, that's my action, my movement, my bonus action. Kind of whiff this turn. As I'm prone to do. But yeah.
And this archer here on top of the house by the chimney is going to fire a round off at Fimble.
Ooh.
It's
Okay.
longbow. Bless you. It's 13 plus 2, so that's 15.
Ow.
Oof.
What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
it's going to be 5 points of damage to you.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Well, low on damage. I got to stop that.
No. You can keep up with that. You said 5 points of damage?
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
NPC 5. Oh no, it's 5. This one that clicked over. Guy on the barrel's gonna. Oh, I screwed up, didn't I? Yes, I. Well, that's because Rob was gone.
Sleeping with the fish.
Swimming. Swim a bit. And
Just checking. Does Band of the Dryad require an action?
I'll have to double check that. Need to do this real quick, sorry. Okay. I'm gonna say to use it as a bonus action.
Okay.
It looks super easy to do.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, it just says I pluck a petal from it.
yeah. DC 10. I'll find who that. That's
Oh, I did have 2 sun melons. Wow.
run up.
Thinking of a snack break.
No, I was thinking about
You're
your
around too.
your potion or bronze potion.
I think we already handed over the
That's right.
component we needed for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've already given over the seeds
Yeah.
from one of them, so you still have one full sunfruit intact.
Okay.
That's gonna be Susan Sawtooth. She's gonna take Gonley's hand and rise to her feet. She's gonna turn and then she's gonna run at Fimble. But she won't be able to attack because she used her action getting up. Let's see, 11. This thief or syndicate member runs up, and as soon as you start to hear bells ringing all throughout the aisle, and at a distance, and you can start hearing large mastiffs like barking and growling off in the distance, and we've got a couple of archers come running forth. Guards of the area. 2 mastiffs are on leashes by a dwarf is holding them, and he lets the dogs go. And the 2 archers beside him start firing arrows at the syndicate members on the top of the buildings. Hits. Sorry. This one here hits this guy and he loses his balance and he's barely holding on to the roof. And this one turns and jumps down. dogs. Fourth. Six. And the guy on the barrels is going to try to take another shot at the boat. And it sees Soul Star, so it's going to aim its shot at you. Right there. It's 18 plus 2, so a dirty 20.
Yeah. It's dirty, I'll give you that.
4, that's another 4, that's 8 points of damage to you.
Stinks.
Does not feel good, no.
I'm gonna feel that in the morning.
All right. And the one that jumped down is going to try to fire its arrow at the other archer guard. That's 7 plus 2, so that's a 9, so that misses. Reginald's going to look around and he sees the dog. He's going to fire at the one coming at him. That's a natural 20. That's 10 points of damage to the dog. So the dog limps and sort of falls to the ground. And then he's going to look around the group and start. He waves down to go down this way. So he's going to run this way. Speed. Okay.
Man, why couldn't you leave them clustered together like that for like one more?
Seriously, like, I just needed them all right there.
Yeah. I don't even know what's in those barrels.
Oh, you still got the archer there. There's an archer nearby. There's still a
Yeah, that just shifts.
rogue.
But, yeah,
The fucking Reginald, man.
Reginald was the one.
Yeah.
He's the
Had to let him get
survivor.
away.
For now, maybe. Who knows? We'll see. But Braun, you are up.
Okay. Before you shift over that way, all the way, actually, at the top of those dock, those two archers and that one guy standing on the barrels.
Yep.
If I were to toss something with a 20-foot radius, is there a chance I could get all three of them?
How far is your? Can you throw things?
60 feet or so.
Braun
55,
was
60. Yeah,
the
you can.
shotgun champion.
Yeah, you can hit the barrel guy for sure with something that.
Well, I'm looking to drop
explosive.
something like in the middle. I want to hit all three, and it's a 20-foot radius. So it'd be in that open space between the three of them.
So yeah, if you throw it like at this guy, you'll get this one and this one. So you can hit all three if you aim for the archer on the barrels. You'll be able to get
Okay.
the other two on the side.
Okay. Shit, Reginald had stayed put. It would have been 4.
You know what, you can bring
Right.
it up with my dad next time we see him.
Yeah.
They didn't survive this long to not, read a situation.
Yeah, well, how do
He's
you
the
know?
one who created this situation.
True, but he wasn't expecting the guards
Yeah.
coming out his back
My
end.
dad's a
so.
slinky motherfucker.
All right, so for my action, I am going to throw a lightning grenade at Barrel Guy.
Alrighty. That's, instant damage, but what's the saving throw for the after effect?
Well, that's 2d10 damage. I'll roll that in a sec. As soon as I find a d10. And the effect is they must make a strength DC save. If they fail, the target is stunned for 1 round. It doesn't say what the strength DC is.
It's whatever your spell modification is. So if you don't really have a whole lot of spells, it's probably going to be a 13.
Okay.
Just a basic DC save.
Okay. Let's go with that.
Cool.
Let's go with that. So they need to move a strength DC save.
Yeah, they all took 20. What'd you roll for damage?
I'm doing it here. That is a 9 and a 6. So 15 damage.
All right.
Did you want me to roll to see how accurate that toss was, or are we just assuming I was pretty spot on?
I'm going to say it's pretty spot on.
Okay. Sorry, I forgot that step of the process.
All right. So that was 15 damage total?
15 total. And if they fail to save, they are stunned for a round.
They all did.
You just wait for those cops, you bitches.
All right. So you throw your grenade and it just explodes. Thing comes down, the barrels blow out. This guy gets pushed back. Yeah, these three are all stunned.
What do you get for shooting a dog, you prick?
Oh, they didn't shoot.
Oh, that was
red.
red. Never mind. God damn.
Yeah. He's the bad dog dad.
Mm-hmm. All right. So that was my action. Bonus action, I am going to reapparate my echo
right.
behind the barbarian again, so we can go back to that zoom shot of the dog here.
So it's going to be right between Lila and her spiritual weapon.
Oh,
Or do you want to put it in front of him, or?
yeah, let's put it in front of him.
Alrighty.
Where are you going, motherfucker?
Yeah, this guy.
Okay. He looks and just sees like a coil of smoke just sort of form into a dwarf with two swords, and they brandish them,
Yep.
ready to attack.
All right. It can take one attack. I'm going to go ahead and do that. That's the Unleash Incarnation. That's another one use of that. So it's going to take an attack at him.
All right. Get above an 18.
17 plus 7 will do.
Yeah, that does work.
6, 2, 8 plus 4. So 12 points of damage.
Okay.
Barbarian. That's not going to end him, though, is it?
No, he just sort of he laughs at it's like another collection of scars is always what I wanted.
Okay, well, that's what you get for mocking a dwarf.
Skin armor.
I'm doing it again. All right. Action surge. I get 2 attacks. And let me read the incarnation thing just to be sure. I can heighten my Echo's Fury whenever I take an attack action, which would be this. I can also take an additional, so I'm going to hit him 3 more times if I have to.
God damn.
I'm going to step in between Lila and her spiritual weapon with my action surge, because I haven't used my movement yet.
Well, yeah,
Yeah, you're the one laughing now.
You had to move
I
15
love
feet to get to him.
Knights, man.
Yeah.
I'm going to take an attack. I can't flank with my own Echo. God, that sucks, but I can flank with Lila.
Yeah, and you're
what-
at his back, so
Would the
Yeah,
Echo be attacking with advantage? Since
no, it's not a living thing.
would I be attacking with advantage?
You can, yeah, because you're at his
Oh.
back and you got Lila.
Okay, yeah. I mean, it seems in that clusterfuck, one of me is getting advantage. Okay.
Yeah. If your Echo attacks, it does not get advantage. If you do, you get an advantage.
17 plus 7. That hits. That's strike 1.
And you're hitting him or your shadow?
Bronze hitting him.
Okay.
So that was a 7 and a 5 plus 4, 16 points of damage.
Okay.
He's still fucking laughing.
He's still laughing. There's
Wipe
more
2.
blood coming back at on his back, and he just lets out a raucous laugh. This is what I live for.
11
But
plus
it's
7.
gonna
This is
die
what you
for
die
you.
for, bitch. 11
We'll
plus
see.
7, 18.
Sorry, I didn't hear you. I was laughing.
18 to hit. That's 11 plus 7 with the advantage.
That just hits.
That's 8 plus 4, 12 points of damage.
Okay.
Fucker still up.
He is still up.
All right. Echo is taking another swipe.
Or one swipe.
One swipe. No advantage. 5 plus 7, 12. It whiffs.
Yep. Like smoke whiffing right through across his body.
And that is, in fact, my turn.
Alrighty.
Fuck yeah. That felt okay.
NPC 7.
Never fuck with a haunted dwarf, bitch.
Bless you.
That's this session's T-shirt.
Alright. This guy's gonna come.
Hopefully I gave the guards some time to get rid of those archers.
We got a guy with 2 blades comes running at that brawn. Gonna take 2 swipes at you.
Mm-hmm.
Long swords. That's 19 plus 2.
That one hits.
And that's 18.
18.
Yeah.
Jesus.
18 points of damage.
They both hit? Or just the one?
Oh, I thought that was the damage on the first
Oh, no,
strike.
no. I was running for attack, so 18 hit.
What was the first one? 18 does not hit.
Okay. So 1 hits.
Thought it hit me for 18 damage.
You get 8 points of damage to you.
Okay.
And Thimble, you're up next.
Fantastic.
You got Susan Sawtooth. She's running right at you.
Mm-hmm. So I'm going to thrust, what do you call it? Phantom, like over her shoulder, fire off a firebolt at the barbarian, at
All right.
Gomli.
Dig that. Dig that.
And the rest of the party.
And firebolt, not fireball. Very important distinction.
Very important distinction.
I don't know if the distinction is in what you roll.
Mm-hmm,
Braun would not carry either one.
That is a 19.
I would care
19
the
hits.
distinction between
All right.
firebolt and fireball.
That is 10 points of damage.
All right. Let me go back.
I will mark that one. And then I'm going, as I do that, I then turn around and do a like spinning swing into the other side of Sawtooth's head.
All right. Go ahead and roll to attack.
Nat 20.
Do that damage.
I feel like I haven't rolled very many physical nat 20s. How are we handling this?
It's your regular damage then doubled.
Okay. So that is going to be...
Regular damage or just
Well, your initial damage with your modifiers and then doubled.
Okay.
yeah.
So if you roll all together like 7 points of damage, it'd be 14.
And then you add
Okay.
your plus whatever.
So
And then I add my pluses. Okay. So 7. So, yeah, 14. And then... Maybe... Yeah, okay. 5 and then add another 8 psychic damage on top of that.
Nice.
So altogether it
Plus
was
8.
22 points of damage.
Insult to injury.
nice. Right, she gets knocked back and she uses her sword on the dock to slow her from getting pushed back, from getting hit pretty hard. Ronley
it's a-
gets knocked. Yeah, sorry. Gonley gets hit with that bolt and just bounces off Braun's shield and staggered on his feet. And you see more blood this time is just sort of pouring out of his mouth, and he's just all smiles, just like his type of vacation. That's what he
Yeah.
loves.
Barbarians, man. And
Was
it's
I
at
get-
that point, I'm gonna use my bonus action to pluck a petal from the Band of the Dryads and heal some health.
All right.
So that is gonna be
Oh, actually, Larry, I do get an opportunity attack there. Go ahead, Fimble.
ooh.
You heal up.
Band of the Dryad, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just getting 6 points of damage back.
Not bad though.
Because that firebolt knocked it out of my Echo's range, my Manifest Echo can also take opportunity attacks.
All right.
Let's just just win it. Come on, guys.
I
Oh,
think we have
man.
2 shield
Oops.
carriers. We could totally do that at some point.
Fuck, it's 3. Nothing.
No
Whiff.
shell shock
Damn.
moment.
Oh, that would have been
Ooh.
fucking great. Where are you running?
Nowhere.
Uh,
We're gonna throw some daggers at Braun's back.
No.
17. I think that misses, but he's got advantage because you don't see him. All right, so that's a 19 plus 3, so that's 21
yeah, that'll hit.
first,
Hit 2 Brute.
and that's a dirty 20. 17 plus 3. So both. hit.
That would just be my armor class. So yeah, they're both hit.
Damage for the first one is 3 plus 2. That's 5 points. The other dagger is 6 points. So 11 points of damage to you.
Gotcha.
Here's in the back.
I'm just grinning, right?
And
Everybody's
Soulstar.
laughing. This is all a good time.
Soulstar, it's
Sweet.
back to you.
Ugh, I've only had one question burning in my mind for this one round, and that is, are there cannons on this ship? Weaponry.
Roll
that I can
for
fire.
perception.
Yes,
See what's
please.
nearby. See what's nearby.
God damn. God damn. That is not a... Oh, okay, that is a 10, actually.
All right, you see cannons, but you don't see any ammunition on deck.
That's okay, I brought my own.
Oh,
I am...
Should have put a grenade in a cannon.
I wish I had grenades. The best I've got is well, I have my grappling hook, but I'm going to keep that. I'm going to put in my hammer and crowbar and all of my
Okay.
ball bearings, which are 1,000 of those like little ball bearings.
Alrighty.
Yes, I have.
oh my god.
And just stuff it all in there, light the fuse.
That's it.
No, hey, I'm going to warn everybody as they hit the deck.
Well, if you shoot like directly where it's aimed, that would only hit Susan Sawtooth and the guy behind her.
I'm seeing that.
Or are you
also-
trying to track? Or are you
Like
trying to track your daddy?
I'm trying to hit my dad. Yeah, if he gets out of it. So honestly, if I could hit him with anything that I've got,
Yeah.
just
Go
taking a
ahead
beat
and
right
That's your dad
roll for performance to make sure you load the cannon right.
with
I can do
improvised.
performance. All right, just
Yeah.
don't ask me to perceive anything. That's a dirty 20.
All right. So you load it up.
Dirty
You
20.
think you're very confident. You are a swashbuckler.
I am very
So,
confident. It's just whether or not it works out.
alrighty. Go ahead and roll to attack. Light that fuse.
Did you want me to add anything to it?
Just your proficiency. Since you are a swashbuckler, you know how to work a boat, work its gear.
That will be a 21, sir.
All right, that hits. Go ahead and roll for damage.
What the hell is that? Never fired a cannon before.
I'm gonna say roll a d12
Sweet.
and add a +3 for scatter shot.
Cool. Am I only hitting my dad or am I hitting anybody else?
Depends on what damage you get.
Gotcha. Oh, that's a 1, and then +3,
No.
so 4. Oh man.
So, Thimble hits the deck, and
They were only ball bearings. I get it.
but Susan gets the brunt of the blast, and
Yes. Only ball bearings going like, over 60 miles an hour.
Yeah,
you can see one like blow right through her shoulder, and she drops to the ground in massive pain. And you see others pass through. One hits this, and you can see a massive like shrapnel from the pillar just fly off. Reginald sort of puts his back to the pillar, and
Yeah, that'll be all.
stay in PC. Oh, that's right. Doc's gonna run up.
Well, there goes half my explorer's pack.
We can buy you more.
Oh, 4 enemies. Alright. Gonley's attack. He's still in rage mode. And he's gonna turn right around and cleave at Lila and Braun.
Yeah, the attack on Lila has disadvantage.
Well, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
So the attack on Lila is a 1, natural 1, so that misses. And natural 19 plus 2 on Braun. So he goes to cleave, and you just raise your shield really quickly, and it just glances. You can see a slash mark across the shield, but he comes down and catches Braun by surprise, dealing 8 points of damage. And Lila, it's your
Half
turn.
down.
What?
You're half?
I said I'm still not even half.
Oh, okay, you're not.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I guess we should just take this guy out as quickly as we
Oh,
can.
the barbarian, did he start his turn within 10 feet of Lila's guardian thing?
I don't think so. I think he's too far.
Yeah, right now he's like right at the edge. You guys are sort of cushioning.
Yeah, I put him there
Hold
so
it.
that way he could stop anything or hit anything coming onto the ship.
Yeah, I get that. He just got pushed into me, so I was wondering.
Well, he
If
got pushed into you, then pushed back.
Okay.
Just like bounce around. But yeah.
If I can, I would just like to do me and my spiritual weapon just whacking at him. So if my spiritual weapon needs to move, that is fine.
Yeah. I'll say it floats over and right behind him.
That works. So the spiritual weapon is plus
Like
5.
Mjolnir, just sort of zooming about, trying to find Thor.
Nice. That's a 13, so that misses.
Yep, unfortunately.
And then, what is mine? Runic Mace of Cold. 11 plus 7, so 18.
That does hit. Right at it.
Nice. And that's 1d6 plus 4 of force damage, I believe. So 5 plus, is it force, right? No, bludgeoning, sorry. So 9 points of bludgeoning, and then it does 4 points of cold damage on top of that, so
13.
13 total. Brain.
How do you want to do this?
even though my spiritual weapon missed, I kind of want it to be like my mace freezes it and the spiritual weapon shatters him into a million pieces.
All right.
Because I like
You do that.
1-2 combo.
Excellent.
Womp
Yeah, you
womp.
see him just frost over and he puts his hands out and freezes in place, and then your spirit weapon just zooms up and straight down and he shatters into pieces.
Sweet.
Susan Sawtooth, she sees this and screams in agony as that was her lover.
Ooh.
Oh, that's chick. Oh.
How close am I to Mr. Two Swords? Am I within striking range if I back up? I can't really tell.
You're 10 feet away, so if you
Okay.
move up, you can hit him.
I don't want to hit him because that's all of my. I just have movement left. I want to see
Okay.
about backing up a little bit, like behind, like just. Yeah, right there. So that way they have to maybe try and get into range of
Gotcha.
the Guardian if they come after me. But I can also like be close enough to get to somebody quickly. So that. Yeah, that's my action, my bonus action, and my movement. So I will call it good there.
All right. Soulstar, you see a couple of workers grab into some crates and they follow your lead. And they run up to the deck.
Yes.
No.
Just don't hit me.
Yeah. Don't hit my friends.
Just put
They've
my
never
shield
seen
on my
Hey
head.
guys.
They're not going to discriminate.
And they just
Would
start.
I be able to like use a reaction and just tell them to hit my dad, as opposed to like for anyone else?
They don't know
Hit
who
that
your
guy.
dad is.
Well, like I would point him out. I'd be like, hit Reginald over there, that guy
All
with the hat.
Yeah, the one hiding by all the
He's wearing a hat.
civilians.
The one
One
next
who's
to you
holding a
starts-
tiny
yeah.
baby who's next to the puppy. Yeah, hit that guy.
The one next to me, he fires off. These two, they decide to aim at the people on the docks.
Can I duck behind my shield?
Oh, you're fine.
Okay.
They're not shooting.
Yeah, so both take damage. So Two Swords guy and Susan Sawtooth take some damage. Sword dude takes 5 points of damage. Susan Sawtooth takes another 5 as well. She's gonna use her reaction to dodge. She's gonna jump into the water.
Damn it.
I'm out. I didn't sign up for this.
I was going to try to use my echo to reunite her with her lover. Damn it.
She's sleeping with the fishes.
Sword guy took 5 points of damage. That's pretty much. He's gonna run up and try to swipe at your Echo Bro. He's gonna try to plunge 2 daggers in its back. 17 plus 3 for its first dagger,
That does it.
and 15 plus 3 for its second dagger.
Okay. Yeah, the first one killed him. It's gone.
Like smoke, the guy's sort of amazed, just looks around as the smoke sort of dissipates into the air. Come back here. Yep, your 10.
Oh no!
Earthquake! Wunderbar. All right. So the one, he's gonna run up behind Braun and do like the other rogue thief and plunge 2 daggers in your back.
Taking damage from the Guardian first as it enters the area.
Oh, yes, it does. Good call. Thank you.
Dex save of 13.
13. That's a 4, so that's 20 points of damage to it.
Nice.
Some god I can't pronounce is watching my back.
Pushes him back, so it's unable to do its attack.
Do I get an opportunity attack since he just left my range?
It's the he was running up to it and then
Okay.
yeah, so you didn't even know he was coming, but
Okay.
got pushed back anyway, so you don't realize it. Now Lila did see it happen, but you didn't.
Yeah,
Alright,
and I'm
good
not
enough.
close enough.
Yeah. 11. Yep. Stunned. Yeah. Archer on the ground is being mauled by the dogs. Archer's going to come up and put bindings on him.
Good dogs.
The other Archer's going to do the
Yapple.
same to the other one. That was 8 and 6. And 11. So, that's out. 6 is out. 8 is out. Okay. So it leaves Reginald, who's still behind the pillar. He's gonna turn and look to see what's happening to his crew, and he's just gonna continue to run.
Bitch ass.
He's gonna dash. So he's gonna dash off the map, just running down. Way.
Weak.
Ron, you're up.
Just my father doing what fathers do best.
All right.
He wants to go. He wants to go get a pack of cigarettes.
Yep.
You said we were gonna go fishing.
All right. Yeah, let me take a closer look at that scene.
So you're right here. You got the swords guy right next to you, and there's another thief, but he's about 20 feet away from you.
Okay. 1 second.
No worries.
Yeah, but I think it requires 2 bonus actions, which I can't do. Bonus. And bonus. Okay, never mind. Can I slip between Lila and her spirit guardian thing? Can I fit between those two? I know I'm going to take an attack
mean my-
opportunity.
My guardian of faith, or because the spiritual weapon isn't up in the air.
Your guardian of faith,
Okay.
which I also
So
thought you
just wanna
said.
take 5 steps back.
My spirit guardians is usually the little birds flying around me.
Yeah.
That we've done before.
I want to get behind it, or like just behind Lila.
Okay. So yeah, he's
No.
gonna take a sword swipe at you.
That's fine.
Lila, do you consider Braun to be hostile?
No. I see what you're doing there, Fimble. No.
Would you
Right.
consider him a hostile person?
Yeah.
I mean, maybe a hostile individual, but not to
Okay,
me.
so it's a 18 plus 2.
20, that hits.
6 points of damage to you.
Yep, I'll take it.
All right. So then you move back after after a nice slash at your backside.
Yeah. In employing the dwarven art of fuck you, I am going to gently lob my last grenade.
Oh, nice. Good idea. I still have one too.
Yeah, it's 20-foot range damage, but if I blow it just behind dual sword dude, I think I can get all 3 of them and not burn Lila's face off.
Yeah, preferably not, please.
Go ahead and give it a go.
Okay. Do you want me to roll to hit? See how accurate I can get, or if it drops short or whatever? Okay.
Yeah, go ahead and roll to hit.
That's a 13 plus whatever my unarmed strike is. I'm on the wrong page.
Or it would be your strength
3.
modifier too. So
Yeah.
Or
Plus 3.
All right.
Oh,
So
plus
that's-
strength modifier, actually. Plus 7. So 20. Dirty 20.
All right. You do that. You throw your.
All right. So that is 2 D10s of flame. Yeah, that's a D10.
or you have a fire grenade.
Yeah, I had a flame grenade. 6 and 3, so that's 9 points of fire.
Okay.
And they have to succeed in a shit. I removed it from my inventory. I think it's the same strength saving throw. They have to succeed in some kind of check. Or
It's
be
dexterity.
Dexterity? Oh yeah, you still have a fire grenade too. They have to succeed in a dexterity saving throw or be frightened for 1 round.
Okay. That's a 13.
Frightened because they're putting the fire out that's on them.
Yeah. You can run towards me or you can run towards the water. What do
8.
you want?
That's 14 and 10.
2 fails and a save.
Yep. Right, and
Where is my grenade? There it is.
guy. And this guy.
I think I'll hold on to it because I fucking biffed it when I threw the last one.
Okay.
I was hoping for a
2
little damage on that, but that's fine.
Yeah, 2 out of 3 is not bad. 2 out of 3.
2 out of 3 is not bad.
Meatloaf?
Well, they all take the 9
The
points,
man?
damage, but 2 of them are scared. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bonus action. I'm gonna pop my echo back in front of me, 15 feet, right in front of double sword guy.
Alrighty.
Boo.
Yeah. Out of the smoking wood comes a fucking
Yeah.
arm.
Well, from the fire, it looks like it just emerges out of the fire blast and just forms, and it's sitting there with its swords out, ready for damage, ready to do some damage.
Damn.
Yep, and that is my turn.
Okay. You're the frightened one. Oh. 2 swords, guys. Gonna swing at your Echo Bro. That's 18.
It's gone.
Vapor.
Oh, they're out.
But then another one appears.
And more and more and more. They pop up all around him.
Yeah, this isn't critical roll yet.
No, please no.
What
Yeah.
level do you start doing that?
That is something that's not even on the chart.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's
level
yeah,
8. Make 2
homebrew for Matt. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That was a heavily amplified ability.
Yeah.
A homebrew on homebrew. Who would have thought?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So you're gonna Asha. She comes back, dismisses her shipmate, and takes hold of the wheel. And she yells at Soulstar, "Get your people on the boat. We're ready to go."
Right.
I guess you're my people. Get on the boat, guys. Don't miss it.
The question is, do we
All
hear you
aboard.
in the din of the fighting?
I know it's pretty loud.
Hmm.
Fimble, it's
I
your
fired
turn.
a cannon. You guys should all be looking at me.
Okay.
Yes, and our ears are ringing from the cannon fire.
So, yeah, right now
You guys are
you're
on the other end of it.
you
Yeah.
hit the deck for the blast. So
Okay, so I'm gonna roll forward close distance with that thief
okay,
and give him the old 1-2.
alrighty. 1, 2. Untie his shoe.
Man, we're not even gonna have time to loot these corpses.
That's okay.
Does a 15
We're gonna
hit?
we're gonna get to escape with our lives.
Yes,
That's
that
the
does.
important thing.
Okay,
He's-
so 1 miss, 2
I'll
hit.
say you also had advantage because he is frightened.
Oh, okay. Okay, 1, 2. So that is going to be... Wow. 5 points of damage on 1.
All right.
Sorry, 6 points of damage on 1, and 4 points of damage on 2.
All righty. How do you want to wreck his life up?
So, like I said, I did a somersault forward into like a 2-step stride, uppercut like right into his chin, and then
Gotcha.
hang it back down, just knocking him into the ground.
All right.
Crumples.
And
you do
that
so, and you see teeth flying, and a couple of teeth like, straight to the ground, and they get lodged into the deck, and he's just knocked unconscious.
And with that downward swing, I spin back towards the boat and Misty step right next to Soulstar.
Alrighty. As
And
you
I'm
do. And archer that was on the building finally fell off the roof, and he's gonna trail off and follow Reginald. And we're back at Soulstar. The guards are still rounding up the ones from the blast.
You're welcome.
Yeah, they don't really hear you over the debris of fire crackling and general mayhem in the area. There's
What if I run closer? I'll use dash to get to the other side of the boat, but I won't go down that plank. So if I could just run to the other side of the boat, maybe I'll closer at him.
20, 25, 30. You can get like right to the edge just with your normal speed.
Sweet, yeah.
Hi,
Can they hear
Soulstar.
me
Bye,
better now?
Soulstar.
At least you're on the boat. You're accounted for
Yeah.
for now.
Do I get an opportunity attack because he ran away from me?
Yes.
Rip him
Throw
with
your melon at him.
There we go.
We just put it in the cannon.
Nice.
Not shooting sun melons at people.
It's a different kind
It's
of
a waste of sun melon.
Thimble would be horrified by Pumpkin Chunkin.
Pumpkin sun fruit. Yeah, can they hear me better on this side of the ship?
Yeah, go ahead and roll a perception check, see if they hear you.
15.
All right. Yeah, Lila and Braun definitely hear you, and they quickly turn back and look up. And they see you sort of motioning, get on the boat, get on the boat, get on the boat.
And then I'll go ahead and use my action and take 2 shots at who's that person who's closest?
That's
Yeah,
the
that
sword guy's the guy's close. The other one's fighting still on fire.
Perfect. So I just got 2 normal bolts in my crossbow. I'll take 2 shots at
Alrighty.
him right now.
Go for it.
So that's going to be a 16 for the first shot
That
and
hits.
a 19 for the second shot.
Both hit.
Sweet. So that's a D6 plus 3 and then a D8, right? Action. Yeah. That's a 7 for the first shot. The second shot's going to be... That's just going to be a 3.
Okay. So he takes a shot and he falls back to the edge of the deck. He's looking about in the fire. And that's what we do. 4. All right, Lila, it's your turn.
Okay. My spiritual weapon can move 20 feet, so it can go after Mr. Two Swords.
Gotcha. So
that'll
as he steps
be-
back, he watches a mace sort of zipping by, comes right at him.
Okay, that's a 17 plus 5, so 22 to hit.
That does some damage. Roll for
That
it.
is 1d8 plus 2. 7 plus 2, so 9 points of force damage.
All right. And the mace comes right at him. He's unable to ready as a hit, and he gets knocked up off the deck.
Sweet.
Stunned.
What I was
Yeah.
aiming for. I will, since I've seen that Braun noticed Soulstar as well, I will go ahead and run up to the plank. I have
Okay.
30 feet of movement to get onto the ship.
You are on the ship.
And do I want, what's my better? That one's plus 5, that one's plus 4. Why not? Can I still see the other guy that's in front of my guardian?
Barely. You can see his right half just covered in fire, and he's he's wandering about, patting himself down.
Okay.
He's technically still on fire till it's his turn to try to
so
taper it out.
whichever way you want to rule it, DM, either before or after a move, or whichever shot I have the clearest, I want to just throw a guiding bolt at him at
Yeah,
first
you-
level.
Yeah.
So that is a plus 5 to hit. So, no. That's a natural one.
So
Woo!
it zips through, but it misses, and it catches one of the trees on fire.
Nice.
So much for that.
Just
spell
adding
slot.
arson to our list of charges.
I mean, we already lit the deck on fire with Bond's
Yeah,
wall.
you fired a cannon. The dockyard.
We're going for
but
the
yeah, that's
egon
all.
of crime.
There we go. That is my
See.
all of my stuff, and yeah, all good there.
It's when the guy sees the bolt, and he drops to the deck and rolls, and he gets to his feet, and he starts booking it down the deck the other way, heading out. He's getting the hell out of here.
Run for your life!
And Braun, you're up.
Okay. I don't like leaving a fight unfinished. But god damn it.
We'll see my dad again.
You know, I think I can do it. Bonus action.
Okay.
Bonus action. I am going to apparate my echo closer to the thief that's knocked over on the ground and afraid.
Oh, he's unconscious.
Yeah, this dude's unconscious.
And afraid.
Oh, he's already. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That's
he's
the one
unconscious.
Fimble
The guy.
took.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Fimble took this one up, and then Lila took out the
I
other
could
guy who's stunned on the ground.
Yeah, I could finish him, but fuck it. I'll just
Get
bolt up
on
the.
the boat.
Yeah, I'll bolt up the gangplank. Have to.
Alright.
I'll use my
Okay.
bonus to dash.
Yeah. So you run up, and as soon as you run up, they pull the planks onto the boat. And
Yeah, I definitely help with that. If possible. I still got my action.
And the boat slowly drifts away.
Get out.
10 minutes, my ass. They were ready to go in 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you get on deck, and you see there's a lot of things that aren't fastened well, and stuff's rolling about on the deck. It's definitely a
That was what, 5
rush of a
rounds
job.
combat?
I don't know
Yeah,
why they're
yeah.
rushing to get out of here. We had that on lockdown.
That
You're-
guardian will be fine there for the next 8 hours. We're good. I won't even touch
Nobody else can get on the dock.
Watch those two fuckers climb out of the water right into its area.
Oh man.
it. Hopefully, well, it's going to be anything I deemed hostile, so it would just be the bandits. I don't think I would have looked at the.
Yeah, but two of them jumped into the water and never came
No,
back
no.
out. If they climb
I'm just
back
saying
up.
that the like the city guards that we saw attacking them, I would not.
Yeah.
deem them as
Hostile.
yeah. So that way, like regular city folk don't walk up to it and get hit because that would be bad. I don't want
The funny thing is, when you come back, it's still going to be there. No, just kidding.
They put a
8
statue
hours,
in
not 8
place.
years.
Yeah, they made a statue out of it.
Magical.
That is such a. It's limiting in that I can't move it, but the fact that I could just plop it in a doorway and be like,
Yeah.
you're just there for 8 hours unless they do 60 points of damage or time
Yeah.
runs out. Here we go.
Hold the door.
Yeah.
Goddamn.
Go ahead and take a quick 10-minute break, and then we'll jump back into it.
Okay.
Magical. Wonderful. I love it.
Oh, you want to go outside?
Are you tired of managing all your electronics and media? Do you find it difficult to do the most mundane tasks? Is it hard to get out of bed? Are you one step away from ending it all? Well, no need to worry anymore because the Media Gnome, the brand new product from Shamco, is here. The Media Gnome will update and manage all your electronic devices in your household. Computers, smartphones, tablets, TVs, you name it, the Media Gnome can do it. You can order your Shamco Media Gnome in 3 easy steps. Step 1. Set out a sweet treat next to an open window at night. Step 2. Go to a mirror and begin chanting Media Gnome in a low guttural tone. Step 3. Drain an enemy of their blood. Yeah, that's it. Now, when you wake up in the morning, you'll find that all your media has been updated by the friendly Media Gnome. It's that easy. Try Shamco's Media Gnome now. Shamco is not responsible for the Media Gnome. Legal fees, death of family, or loved ones. Do not trust Shamco. Do not try their products. Run. For God's sakes, run.
Hopefully, you'll find Sashay and Joel again, because she's the one that
They're
makes
just
them.
going to teleport somewhere.
Yeah, some
Well,
little
we could tell them where we're
Like-
going. We have the texting tablet.
Where are we going? We just kind of got on this boat.
Yep, pretty much.
You did.
taking the boat.
Bron, if you could compare Bron to, like, an actor, living or dead, physically speaking, who would it be?
Dinklage.
Dinklage?
Well, physically comparing, attitude-wise, probably his companion Braun.
No. Like, compared to an actor, so that I have, like, a namesake or face claim.
Probably Braun of the Blackwater. That's kind of the attitude I'm going for.
Gotcha.
But dwarf-sized.
But dwarf size, yeah, like a mix between him and Dinklage. You just put the imp and Braun together.
Gotcha. Okay.
Or maybe what was that little in the old school 80s He-Man movie? That little dwarf guy with the beard. I forget
Not
the name.
Orko. Orko's the wizard.
Yeah. He was also in Willow. He played like the village elder in Willow. Daikini baby.
I need to rewatch that because I'm really excited for the series. That
Right.
trailer looks great. Yeah, but that trailer looks great. I still have my novelization of Willow.
Oh, nice.
Willow was wonderful.
I had fun.
Yeah, I can understand why they didn't try to launch that show right now, though, with like the Rings of Power and new Game of Thrones shit coming out. I don't think it would have.
Yeah,
I
it's
don't-
it would be oversaturation with like timepiece high fantasy.
Yeah.
And then
Which is
you
I'm
keep
also
coming
glad
to-
that. Well, I'm glad that
Yeah.
at least the D&D movie is going to be like a comedy, so it's not
Yeah.
going to be like a super serious.
Yeah.
Which I know a lot of people are like, it should be this, it should be this. Like,
It's a D&D campaign. They're going to make jokes.
yeah. If you played one, you'd know.
Yeah.
It's D&D is a lot like a Thor movie where there's serious bits and fighting and a lot of comedy because you just get into
Yeah.
a lot of antics.
But it's not like a joke per round, though.
Yeah.
Which I felt like Thor, at least the last one. I think it sort of undercut some of the drama,
Mhm.
but it was still enjoyable.
In my mind, as the ship sails away, before we start helping like secure the cargo, I think Braun's probably going to go to the back of the ship and like moon the port as we go away. Just two little butt cheeks sailing into the sunset. Just
You're
because
gonna have to climb on a box to do it so they can see it.
I have to secure the box.
And honestly, from a distance, is the cleft in your face really going to look any different than your butt cheeks?
Oh, no.
Or maybe they think that I'm
It's a
mooning.
valid point. Yeah.
Oh my god. That was out of pocket right there. That was something.
I was
was
saving
good.
that one.
That was good.
The goat, you know.
Good lord.
Once we get at a decent distance away from the dock, I would actually like to take the texting tablet out and let them know we're getting out of Dodge.
Alrighty.
We're leaving.
Out of the
town
frying
by
pan
sea.
into the fire.
And that what's his face? Brain, that Churn, and Tasha probably will have our cart with things heading out of town.
Ah, gotcha.
That way, if they're still at the same spot, they might see him.
Will do. And yeah, you're right, and you don't really. A couple minutes go by, you don't see anything, and you get a look around. You feel a vibration in the tablet, and you look, and you see two thumbs up, and they're sort of blinking with like lights, like little lines around them. Good job.
I get
Love it.
emojis. I get emojis back. That's great.
You should write an eggplant.
A juicy one.
A wet eggplant.
Yep.
All right, so you're, I'd say about a mile away from shore right now. Everybody on the boat has seemed to calm down. You see the arch sort of nod their heads and sort of like congratulate you. Let me get up my.
Out of curiosity, do I see that little green cloaked figure that we saw dash onto the boat anywhere?
Make a perception check,
Okay.
and I gotta get to my
I'm
other.
just curious if they were a crew member and like people seemed chill with them, or if it was like a stowaway. That would be a whole 10.
Speaking of Ron, how are you doing?
Yeah, you don't see him.
Magical.
Okay.
How are you
Yeah.
doing on health?
I'm about half down, but if we get I assume there's a long rest coming, unless you guys want to take me seriously and try to take the ship.
No.
Wait, hold
but-
that. No.
no,
That was a jump.
no.
All right.
but
Maybe if the
Probably-
cannons were facing the other way.
Probably not the best move.
Yeah, but I will at least pump one cure wounds into you just to be safe, in case you try to do something crazy, because you are Braun. So that'll be 6 plus 5, so 11 points back, just to
Okay.
be safe.
Thank you very much.
You are welcome.
I don't really notice you cast the healing. I'm probably hitting my flask at that moment, but
Yeah, it's one of those like I walk
Same
by you
effect.
and just like tap you on the shoulder, like good job,
Yeah.
and keep going.
Yeah.
You think that
Nice.
it's the drink doing the magic. No.
yeah,
There you go.
it is.
It
Yeah.
made me feel better.
Yeah, that brings me back up to 42 out of 64.
It's not bad.
So I'm good.
You see the archers, they nod their heads to you. They call me Cochrane. You did good today.
Cochrane?
Whatever.
Nice meeting you.
Raspuss. Used to know a fighter by that name. Yeah,
No, you,
probably just a coincidence, right? Gives a wink. I got your back there, friend. Thanks
you,
for the
Doc.
help. And, he walks on off. He starts rewrapping some of the loose wrappings holding the cargo on the deck.
Yeah, I'm definitely helping with that in between the swigs of booze and mooning the port with my forehead.
Let's see. You see your sort of classic pirate garb, male dragonborn, sort of walks down the steps. All right. The 4 stowaways that helped us. You mind stepping forward? Our captain would like to have a word with you.
We didn't stow away.
What's a stowaway?
Anyways, the captain would like to see you.
Well, I would
Stowaway
like to
is
see the
someone
captain.
who's stowaway is somebody who is on the ship that shouldn't be on the ship in a way.
Oh.
Catching a free ride. Anyways, we are very grateful for your help. I'm sure you're here with some questions. The captain is ready to see you in her quarters, and she will answer all that you ask to her ability. Leads you
We got
back
some
around
questions.
through, goes around the steps and opens up a giant set of double doors. And an oak cabin, some very nice garnishments. She does have a chandelier, a little steed bonnet showing in this captain. But yeah, everything looks amazing. She's got a really wide range of just sort of knickknacks in and around the table. If you want to make perception checks, you more than likely
Yes,
can.
please.
Yeah.
What do
I like
you
rolling
see?
dice.
What does
Ooh.
13 see?
You see,
No, I see nothing.
you see
Roll another one.
amongst other things, you see a shield on a wall with 2 long swords. You see a small wooden or an ivory elephant sitting on her captain desk, and you also see on the other opposite side, you see a figurine of 2 golden lions.
What does a 23 get?
23. All of this plus.
Damn.
Nice.
You see she's wearing a ring with a white gemstone in it. And if it was anybody else, they would probably know what it was, but you're Fimble, so you see a white
I
stone
rolled-
on a ring.
Do I know? Probably wouldn't know what the fuck it was either.
That's a really pretty ring.
Thank you. It's gotten me out of a lot of tight spots in my days. And then, yes, up on a shelf behind her, you see sort of like the same sort of orb that you have from the grenades, but inside is just smoke swirling about inside the glass jar. And you see a blue rope that's sort of glowing, that's sort of draped on a chair. You see a stone carved into the shape of a cat head with 2 emerald eyes.
It matches my skull.
And then she has locked in glass a 6-sided cube with different etchings on it, locked in glass. Yeah, it's a cube shape. Well, it's a cubic gate. Cubic gate. And next to it, you see a talisman of an ogre's head, again with emerald eyes and horns coming out of its head. You see Vasha. She's wearing a necklace with 3 gems that drip down on it, swirling with fire inside.
Ooh.
And that's it for now. It's just a very garish room, and you're able to clock some knickknacks that she has just laying about.
My eyes are darting all over the place.
Thank you for your help with these bastard Syndicate bandits. I think I heard of you, and you may have heard, or probably don't remember. I'm Asha Vass. I've worked with Barley a few times.
No.
In canon, when before you guys left for the forest, you guys were talking about getting a boat. Barley mentioned that his person, Asha Vass, was away on a thing. That's why you weren't able to catch a boat.
Okay.
And this is that person.
So I probably recognize the name from working for Barley for a little while.
Yeah. You've definitely loaded gear.
Okay.
But she's probably paid you no mind because you were just a worker.
Yeah, and I was probably drunk, so I don't remember it.
Since I sent sending to the person that Tasha described to me, is this the same voice or no? Because I sent a message to what Tasha described to me as the Corvus Queen.
Well, it was not the Corvus Queen directly. It was one of their... Yeah.
Whoever she
It's not the
described to
same
me.
voice.
Okay.
It's not the same voice. Different person. All right. So what brings you here? Onto the ship?
We have business with the Corvus Queen.
Shh, we're not supposed to say her name.
We're in the captain's chamber alone. We're here to meet the CQ.
It's okay. You can say her name. She moves her hand, and you pretty much like through a wall. She just forms like a ghostly figure into form. A little halfling woman with a cloak made out of leaves unfolds, and she looks about.
Here you have my ledger. I
You're
would
the
like to
Corvus
have
Queen.
it back. Yes.
I was
yes.
expecting someone a little more, what's the word, stature?
I was expecting
Well, a
someone.
witch is a witch, and we come in all shapes and sizes.
You can't always choose which.
Exactly.
I've heard the saying before. I'm familiar.
I got that joke. I got that one.
We might have something that's of importance to you, but we're gonna need something in return.
Please.
At least me
Ask
specifically.
away.
You
If you have my ledger, then that is fortunate enough to grant you whatever you may want. I have plenty of contacts and plenty of coin to share about if needed, or maybe an ancient relic or two.
well, I was speaking for you. You probably are familiar with the bounty that's on my head. I was hoping to get that.
She looks
that
and
clue.
she opens up her cloak and she's flipping through some scrolls. She pulls it, she unrolls it, and it's an etching of you and a
Yeah,
wanted
that
potion.
picture's a little outdated.
I see. And
I
what
lost
do you
a few
have in
pounds since
exchange? Oh, yeah. Running for your life and fighting for your life tends to do that. So what do you have in trade? Yes?
I hear that you're missing some writings. It's very
My
important
ledger,
writings,
yes,
and I might
I
have
am-
that.
Well, do you or do you not? I am freely able to trade whatever freedom you want. I can easily toss this into the fire and let everyone know that you are not to be trifled with.
I've just been running for so long that it all just seems too easy. What's the catch?
Oh, There is no
Snack.
catch. There is no catch here.
So
You
so
helped me,
I'll
I
be
help
free.
you.
Yeah. We just saved this boat and we brought her back what she wants. Maybe just give her the book and we'll be very happy with the gifts we are given.
And you've
Let's do
all...
that. Wait.
Nothing in my life has come easy like this. It's got me suspicious.
I may ask a favor of you in return, but of course there will be favors that will be compensated for.
You just said the magic word. And then I'll go ahead. and hand over the
Compensation.
ledger.
Ah, my ledger. She takes the scroll and just throws it behind her near an open candle. There's a fireplace. We'll say there's a fireplace. She went full Steed Bonnet.
Fireplace on the ship.
On the ship.
There's a fireplace on the ship. Okay.
Like you do.
There's a bit of magic involved, but none of you have detect magic that I know of.
No, not this time.
I don't have to detect fireplace either.
Yeah, you see the scrolls land right in the fire and it just burns right up. I'm so happy we're friends right now. We're headed to the Kingsport to meet the Surging Mogwai, Pirate King. Yes. Anyway.
Sounds like a good guy.
Yes. With your help, we'll be able to find out more about the Syndicate and who's payrolling their little expedition into our territories and terrifying and destroying what they can.
We already know something about that. I'm not saying.
Really?
No, I'm not saying that out loud. Looking at the group, because I remember a conversation about something like this, and we have a name or two that might be handy here, but I'm not the guy to talk.
I mean, we know someone who's giving orders, but he might not be the head of the syndicate. Just a high-ranking.
Still be nice
member.
it'd still be nice to rat them out and hope they get killed.
I have a bunch of names written down.
But for now, we have a 6-day journey ahead of us, just to let you know. Once we get to Kingsport, I'll be able to offer you more in thanks for your help with me. And Asha tips her pirate captain to the group. And maybe some extra boons along with some extra coin. And maybe a job or two once we get there.
I would like to ask a question of you, if you know if any of these have a tie to the Syndicate, since you've had a longer history with them than I have.
Unfortunately so, yes.
The priests and clerics that have gone missing, tied to a certain church, have they had any ties with the Syndicate at all? I mean, I haven't.
As far as I know, it's not really been tied. We do know that there is some sort of nasty foul move, and a lot of these, well, let's just kidnappees, taken from their home. Someone's siphoning their energy, and we think it's for ill will, and people have gone missing that are supposed to be in care, but as far as to who and the how and the what, I've been a little bit too busy on the road trying to get away from these bandits ever since the Androzania caves.
What about these caves?
The Androzania caves? The caves that you fought in when your first venture out,
Okay.
Satori?
With the Syndicate members there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's where you guys said you got the ledger.
That is where we
You found it. You found the ledger there. That's... So you were more or less on their tails just as much as they were on mine. I and a group of explorers went to go investigate the mines for ancient relics of power. Fortunately, when we uncovered a few of them, we were ambushed. A lot of my people, they gave up their life to save mine, and I was the only one to leave and make an escape.
It's a great incentive for us to work for you.
Was there anybody that survived? Were there any survivors when you got there?
We were able to save
Technically?
one, but I don't think he was in your party. He was a miner from the local town that had been hired for that.
Who would
pay.
mine that area?
Well, the
Interesting.
local town had sent some miners there to kind of make a base of operations, and they started going missing. And that's when we were sent to investigate.
Well,
The Syndicate was doing some kind of blood ritual.
blood ritual. That's interesting. Never heard them doing that before. Maybe just one of their high-ranking officials, or it happens to be a mage. I'm not sure, but this is all good information. All information is good information. Thank you. Please feel free to make yourself at home on the ship. I am going to tend to my things and look over this and make sure our pathway to Kingsport goes as smooth as it can. She throws up her hood and just passes right through another wall like a ghost.
Wow. That's super cool. I want to do that.
Maybe you can ask her how.
Asha Meyer looks at you. I know, right? She kind of gives me the heebie-jeebies.
I
but
start
she's-
walking towards the wall. Is no one going to stop me?
No. I want to see how this plays out.
Yeah.
Yes.
Are you just gonna run into the wall, or are you gonna like touch on it?
That's a
and
great
see?
question. Let's find out.
Let's see. Do performance.
Performance.
guess.
Oh, performance. You shouldn't have chosen that one. All right. That is going to be 24.
All right. So you walk up to the wall, and right when you think everybody thinks you're going to walk right into it, you misty step back to the other side of the room. And you just like, oh, wow. And you just play it off like you passed through.
That's super cool.
That's great. Fimbo continues to be weird. Fimbo.
Yep.
That's a fancy trick. Where'd you learn that one?
I just started doing it one day.
Ah. I know how that is sometimes. Just things seem to find you in their way and they grant you certain boons. I've always wanted to know why.
Yeah.
Anyways, like the lady said, feel free to pick a room. We have got 5 extra rooms on the ship. Feel free to take any that you need. You need anything, please let my people know and they will help you out. We've got some time on the seas. There's going to be no stops. There's going to be straight sailing to Kingsport just to make sure everything is copacetic. Besides, we'll have more of an advantage once we're there, since no one else can find it, thanks to some sort of anomaly off the coast of the Pride of Abraxas.
Sweet.
Wow.
Let's try to find a cabin where we can have a private conversation for a while. Probably at the start of the next session. That
So yeah, door opens and the shipmate opens the door. He's like, "Follow me. I'll show you to the rooms."
okay, Ringo.
Kinda, yeah. But it's Bringo. It's Bringo.
Bringo.
It's Bringo Star.
Bringo Moon.
And Captain Oscar Meyer and the Arthur Cochrane.
Yeah.
Making it too easy, man.
I heard what you did back on shore. You gave those bastards hell of a fight. Well done there. Really enjoyed seeing that. Those bastards have been on the old Corvus Queen's tail.
You guys enjoyed that fireworks show?
Yeah, you all showed some cojones, that's, some real strength of character to stand up against those assholes. You did pretty well. Everyone seems impressed, but they probably won't tell you. But I will. Because you know why? I respect you for doing what you did. Not many people. I mean, you saw everybody. How many people helped you out?
Somebody fired
Not
some
a-
cannons.
Yeah. Well, that beside, everybody on this ship owes you a debt of gratitude, most likely their lives. Very commendable work. And if I had coin to give, I would, but I'm just a lonely shiphand.
Do you happen to have any grenades sitting around? I used all mine up.
Grenades? No, we just got some cannons down below in the artillery room.
That'll do.
What about booze?
You're not gonna give me a cannon?
Can you carry a cannon? You gonna drag it around with you?
Yeah, let's tortoise, motherfucker. Yeah, let's strap one to my
It's
back.
bigger. Yeah, it's bigger than you.
I was gonna say, I don't think you can walk with it.
Turn into a transforming cannon.
But we do have some mighty fine whiskeys and rums from throughout the Isle. That's something you like.
Oh yes, I'm definitely perking up at that.
Excellent. Well, anyway, here are your rooms. Feel free to unload what you need to. And your keys, only you have the keys to the rooms. So there will be no instance of foul play.
We're doing the double bunking, or are we trying to get the same room, or are we all going to just take our own quarters?
I'll bid you for the day. I've got more stuff to do.
I'm
Gotta
not
prep for a
producing
meal in
dinner.
the evening.
My fox is with the wagon, so it ain't here.
Oh,
Aw.
That's okay. I don't think he'd like to see anyway. Probably
yeah. I doubt Vron
seasick.
does either. I bet I get halfway through a bottle of whiskey before the movement starts getting
Roll.
to me.
Roll a Constitution save.
Oof. I got pretty good constitution, though, honestly.
Yeah.
That lady seemed really sad.
The little lady? Is that the one you're talking about, Fimble?
Huh. The one with the scary teeth.
21 constitution.
Right. So you're able to hold it in, but you do feel the sweats inside your mouth.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
The one that I hit in the head.
Oh, yes.
Oh.
She
Soul
seemed really
you know her
sad.
name, but yeah. That's Susan Sawtooth.
Ron,
Yeah, I
I'm gonna
wonder
go
what
ahead
happened to
and
her
give
teeth.
you my other lightning grenade because I'm horrible at throwing them. I keep rolling low anytime I touch those things. So
Okay.
go ahead and add that to your inventory, and I will delete mine.
Greatly appreciated.
That is fine.
Yeah, they seem to come in handy.
Just a little. I got enough stuff to manage in my inventory. There's too many things.
I go to my quarters and I fish the succulent that Brixley. Was it Brixley?
Oh, Bixley?
Bixley that Bixley gave me, and I just set it in the windowsill.
Nice.
I'm assuming there's a windowsill.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Some of
Each-
them do,
yeah.
some of them don't.
Each room, yeah. they're all lined together up against the wall of the ship, so there are windows
Ooh,
for
we
each
got
room.
very
Mhm.
fancy.
I mean, we're on a queen's boat, so I'd expect nothing less.
I mean, we could have just been thrown into like, the bottom with just hammocks.
Mhm.
in
Yeah,
the
that's
big
kind of what
room.
I was expecting, but cool.
Fair. Yeah.
Get fancy treatment.
As the shipmate said, you guys did them quite the service and fended off those
We
bandits.
just won't mention that one of the reasons that the bandits showed up was because of us. So we just keep that on the down low. They just got wind of that ship. That's all.
Yeah.
They didn't
Bron-
see the cloud of invisible people.
Trying to get through
Mhm.
the cloud of shadow going through town.
It's like that dark cloud in Peanuts. That instead of following him, you're the dark cloud just moving through everybody.
Braun probably, while looking for said fancy whiskey, probably also taking in stock and maybe even counting how many barrels there are on this ship. Just giving them a couple of careful knocks to make sure they're wood. Subtly.
This must be so terrifying for you.
Yeah,
so
just
many
every time the
barrels.
sea pushes me, I bump against a barrel. Excuse me, sorry. And I'm waiting for it to say or. Oh, never mind.
Roll a fear check. No.
Is Braun the only one that
18.
is-
I'm good.
Yeah.
Is Braun the only one
Nothing
affected
comes
by
alive in the room.
seasickness?
No. If you've haven't been on a boat, well, you've been on a boat one time before, and that was to get the story. So yeah, go ahead and roll. Or did you already do that?
I did not roll. But I was like, if
Okay.
he was the only one, I was going to use lesser restoration.
Oh, don't worry. I'll be fine. I'm gonna
Is it
puke tonight, one way or
Constitution
another.
saving? Yeah, I'm not doing well either. I rolled a 6.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you turn a shade of blue and greenish,
Turquoise.
and yeah, and yeah, you notice that the window pops out, so you just sort of stick your head out just to get fresh air.
Oh boy, I am so glad I have advantage on Constitution saving throws.
Yeah, wait a second, Lila, you're an Earth Genasi, right?
Mhm.
How do you feel on the water?
Not great.
The second you hit that water, you're gonna sink like a rock.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
'Cause
and all my
you
armor,
are one.
too. I'm literally a rock.
Living rock.
You rock.
No.
Just as you get settled into your rooms, you hear a triangle sort of. Food's on! Come on down to the mess hall.
Oh boy, food.
No.
Don't worry, Fimbo. I'm going to show you why they call it a mess hall.
I will go to the deck and fill my water skin with water, and that's it.
Alrighty.
Is this gonna end with us playing Five Finger Fillet again?
Probably
They
not.
could be playing D&D down in the mess hall.
Oh yeah.
You follow workers. Everyone seems really stressed and relieved, and hear them talking about, oh, I really hope we get the meat loaf today. Hey, this new cook, Chunyan, phenomenal.
Chunyan from the bitch city.
Shitland, also known as
Shitland.
Venland, yeah.
How the fuck did he get here? Did he follow us?
He had his own probably way of getting here. Took a route that didn't involve scorpions.
Oh my god.
And a time loop, yeah.
Yeah, he laughed us while we were doing the time loop.
Yeah. Probably just went with a caravan of people going the same direction.
Mhm. Okay.
Right, you follow through and you smell the aroma of well-cooked food, and everybody's just sitting there just waiting. They've got their napkins tucked in their shirts. They've got cutlery in their hands, and just a line of people come out with trays of food and start putting them on each table.
Ron definitely digs in.
All right.
Nothing like blowing up half a port to give you an appetite.
Soulstar, roll a perception check. See if you remember this dish. I know you probably remember the dish.
15.
Yeah. This is the same dish that Chunyan made for you back in Vinland.
The big
The
deal.
big deal. Yeah.
Yes. Oh, heck yeah.
But
Yeah,
did
I
he
better
follow your
recognize
notes?
that right away. That's true. I gave him some notes.
Mm-hmm.
You give it a taste over. It's not quite what you wanted, but it's still good to the palate.
I mean, technically, we didn't give him those notes directly. We told somebody to give him those notes. So,
Yeah. So it's telephone
yeah.
instance. But yeah.
Ron doesn't get a reference to what a telephone is. He doesn't know that game.
Yeah, everybody seems to be enjoying their meal. A couple of waiters come out and they start putting ale on the table. There's a barrel of whiskey on the far end. Another one starts bringing up shots, and then another one up on another table. Everybody starts putting their shots in their drinks. But you see a few of them that abstain, and they're drinking teas and ciders and
Someone's got to drive the ship.
right.
Mm-hmm.
It's not me. You know I'm filling my.
Yeah.
I'm not even being subtle about it. Like I'm filling up containers.
Why are they putting the little drinks inside of the big drinks?
I'll show you, kid. Give Fimble a cider with a drop shot of whiskey.
He's still underage. Not in Fantasyland.
Yeah, not to,
Yeah, you're taller than the counter, so you can drink.
Yeah.
that's go fuck yourself. Dwarves don't have that culture.
Yeah, they're born on like mead.
Yeah, it's
a
fermented
mead bottle.
milk. Yeah, it's fermented milk for like 6 months, and then after that, it's just straight beer.
Alcoholic yogurt. No.
No, thank you.
I think you did it.
That's really good.
Mm-hmm. And just wait till it hits.
I'm gonna get hit.
Yes,
Is this
Fimble, start running.
is this a situation of like Sheldon with the Long Island iced tea?
Yeah, probably.
Oh my God.
It'll end with Fimble Misty stepping across the room, trying to run away from me and my echo.
As long as he doesn't misty step himself accidentally out of the ship.
I can't do that. It has to be within sight.
Yeah,
Okay.
you could look out a window.
True.
Got a ring of water walking in case anyone wants to try to water ski behind this bitch.
No.
Oh, hey, that'd be fun.
Though it's eventually that might be something I want to invest in with being made of stone.
Probably a good idea.
If you want, I mean, if you bring up your fear of water at this point,
That-
that ring.
That duplication mirror would be useful. We could just replicate that water walking ring.
There you go.
You guys want to try? I'll plunk it on the table. You
Yeah.
do with it as you wish.
Should I roll a constitution check? There is a die in this hand. It's just invisible.
Oh, I can see it there for a second. Is it white?
Yeah.
Is that why it's
Yeah.
having issues?
I don't
Yeah,
think
There we
yeah,
go.
go ahead and roll
There you
for
go. It's invisible.
How are you going to know what it says?
it.
All right, so that is 13.
So, what was your main goal to do? Sorry.
I just chugged a drop shot.
Oh, yeah. You you cough up a bit. You get a little bit in your mouth, but you're able to regulp it, and you're fine.
Oh, redropping the shot.
Redropping the shot.
And
It's not
by the way,
close.
Lila, the Ring of Water Walking doesn't even require attunement. So literally, I mean, I could just hand it to you. You can hold on to it as long as we're on the boat.
Sure. I will take it while we're on the boat.
Okay.
If you want to just go ahead and just keep it in your inventory and we'll just play
Yeah,
it.
well, remember that you have it right now. It's the kind of item that is very handy for a party because we can just pass it around. There's no attunement time or anything.
Nice.
What if
I'd
we
like
just
my-
all held hands? Can we all water walk?
No,
I
unfortunately.
don't think so. But I can keep people along. I can probably keep a head or two above water. I was really
Yeah,
looking
that's
forward to going
that's
after
a-
the people that jumped
Mhm.
off the docks or that you knocked into the water. I was just we had a little time, walk out there and start taking heads. It'd be like golf for a dwarf.
That's great.
Yeah,
I
everybody
honestly
seems
never
to be-
even thought about like water issues as an Earth genasi. I was like, wait, hold on a second. I should have thought this
Like,
through.
where the hell am I? How did I end up out here?
Anxiety.
Yeah. Side-burden character and person. If I see an item like that, I'm taking it. I'm like, hell yeah. It's always nice to have something like that in the group.
Mhm.
But yeah, everybody seems to be getting along well. A lot of people. Actually, guy stumbles at the table. You're the four, right?
Mm-hmm.
Cheers. Well done. Way to save our asses. So, what do you call yourselves? You like some sort of mercenary band, or just?
So you called us the 4, but we're actually the 5. And I pop the echo out right next to me, so he thinks he has double vision.
Whoa. Oh wow. You do that, mate? That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Yeah. Have another drink on me.
Hell yeah.
Oh, so who are you? Where are you from? What do you call yourselves?
I'm Fimple.
Fimble. That's a fun name to say. Fimble. Fimble, 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 Jimble, Gimble, Wimble, Dimble. Excuse me, I'm a little bit of a drunkie right now. I just got a bit of the courage to offer you a grant of thanks, and we're all getting a round of drinks for you. What do you want?
I want another one of these. And I hold up the cup that I used for the drop shot.
The cider,
All right.
cider and whiskey for the kid. Just whiskey for me.
Cider and whiskey. Whiskey, all right. You there. You look like a living rock. Sorry, I've never met someone like you. Very pretty eyes.
Thanks. I'll just.
You're welcome.
I'm not feeling so great, so anything stronger is
Oh,
probably.
would
a
you
bad
like
idea.
some calming tea?
Sure, that sounds great.
Yeah, all right. Well, we got a special blend for that. And you, the little guy in the big boots.
I'm Braun. Thank you very much.
Yeah. What the fuck happened to your face, mate?
I wish I knew.
Oh, I bet you want something strong, right? Only dwarves want the good stuff, the heavy stuff.
Oh, hell yes.
All right, we got that. And then we got this other pirate here.
So am I doing a shot of like the heavy stuff into my glass of whiskey? Is that how dwarves do a drop shot?
Yeah, it's
That's
First
just
we-
whiskey and
The
whiskey.
yeah. It's a pint of whiskey with like a
clear drop shot or something?
I was gonna say Guinness dropped in it.
Nah, that's my coffee.
But... All right.
But yeah, strong shit. I gotcha.
Yeah. Whiskey on whiskey. But yeah, you with the white shirt. What do you want?
Take an absinthe. And go ahead, just leave the bottle.
Wow. Would you like sugar cubes with your absinthe?
Just
the only
leave
way
the
to
bottle.
All right.
This is my first
Wismon.
cruise. Who's cruise?
Everybody gets their drinks at the table.
Anyways, we're all here to thank you.
And everybody in the mess hall sort of salutes Huzzah! Huzzah! Huzzah!
Wow. That's loud.
There's a faint echoing in Braun's memory of brass balls, brass balls.
But they soon clamber down and back to eating and merry attitudes.
Nice. I like these guys.
Ron, do you want to become a pirate?
We'll see how the next couple of days go.
Just got a bounty
Wait,
off of our heads.
pirate is in,
Can we
like-
lay low for a little bit?
From these people or take other people's ships?
We'll see what these guys do. Maybe I don't know.
they,
It's not
Yeah,
my
it'll
forte.
wait and see after you.
they seem to like us enough that they'll probably just give us their ship.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, they did say coin and maybe some magical or interesting relics. I think we should focus on that. Maybe not try to take their whole ship.
Yeah, probably a good
Mhm.
idea.
So as the meal goes on, we'll call that the end of the session. We'll pick up shortly after that.
Yeah,
Sound good.
Braun's definitely drinking himself to sleep tonight. It was a good day though. Braun had fun. He picked some hits, but I mean, Barbarian, he was grinning the whole time.
I think you're the
I
main
definitely
one that
fucked some
took the
people up.
most damage out of
I
all
didn't-
of us.
Mhm.
And I didn't kill anyone. I didn't get a
You
single
didn't get the
fucking
killing
kill
shot.
on anyone. I knocked a bunch of people up who were probably going to die in prison or whatever, but yeah, I didn't get a single killing blow. So I don't know if that's a good day or a bad day.
A little
Yeah, you
bit of
just
both.
survived. Yeah.
Yeah.
Again,
You
I don't
made
know
it
if
to your
that's
goal. Soulstar no longer has a bounty over his head.
Mhm.
So,
I suppose that's cool.
They're on their way to Kingsport to meet another member of the Shadow Market group. So that'll be interesting and fun. And I'm sure there'll be more stuff along the way. I mean, 6 days at sea can't be all easy peasy, can it?
Oh yeah.
Maybe.
I mean,
I mean, sometimes it is.
That's true.
Can we not run into a dragon turtle, please?
right.
I'd appreciate that.
Just a dragon. Just a dragon.
what about
Sea
a
dragon?
baby dragon turtle?
Huh?
I'm not gonna be the baby dragon turtle.
It's
Let's go itty bitty baby.
the itty bitty baby one, like the size of, you know, like only like 10 feet wide instead of like the size of an island.
Exactly.
I guess
we can get a
more
terrarium.
Leviathan than water than dragon because it's a water dragon. So it'd be a Leviathan. But yeah, they're out in the seas somewhere.
Yeah.
There's 4 of them, so who knows?
Do the Jaws theme.
They do.
You
They
can
know.
do it.
Yeah, yeah. But that's a role for another day.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I like that.